During his travels to Cyrene, southern Italy, and Sicily, Plato met the Pythagoreans, of whom he took several elements of their philosophy and incorporated them into his own. During this time, he also traveled to Syracuse, where he met and was a guest of Dionysius I, who was the political tyrant of the state at that time. During his stay, Plato had many philosophical discussions with Dionysius I on the subject of how to create an ideal state. It was then that the tyrant discovered that in order to realize his dream, he must first change himself, which angered him greatly. In response, Dionysius ordered Plato to be sold as a slave on the island of Aegina. There, Anicetus of Cyrene discovered the great teacher of philosophy and quickly purchased his freedom for 30 minas. When he returned to his home in Athens, Plato raised the money to repay Anicetus, but he turned down the money, stating that his students were not the only ones that saw value in his teachings and recognized his greatness. Plato then decided to use the money to buy land in an expensive neighborhood called Academia in Athens, where he founded a school of philosophy. This gesture of kindness by Anicetus laid the foundation for Greece to become world-renowned in all of the arts and sciences, including philosophy, mathematics, and even medicine. Where would our civilization be today if Anicetus did not free Plato? What if he accepted the money that was owed to him? Socrates' philosophy would not have been known to us, and Aristotle would have never been Plato's pupil. With this great kindness, Anicetus proved himself not only a philosopher, but also became immortalized in history. Plato had then purchased 3 books written by the Pythagoreans for the exorbitant amount of 100 minas. He paid 3 times more for these books than he had paid for the land his school was founded on. He had received the money as part of his pay for educating Dionysius II, son of Dionysius I. In Plato's dialogues, it is argued that one of the greatest goods is wealth. Contrary to this idea, Socrates states goods gain great value for the just and pious, but cause great hardship and a curse for the unjust due to the means which it is obtained. In the Eryxias dialogue, or On Wealth as it is translated, Socrates states that money is not an end, but a means to an end. That makes wealth neither good nor bad by itself. What matters most is the way it is obtained and the way it is used. This is also mentioned by Aristotle in his book Politics. Therefore, the deciding factor is always the presence or absence of virtue, which will serve as a measure for its benefit or its curse. The only path for a civilization's advancement should be the virtuous acquisition and management of wealth. When a philosopher or teacher acquires wealth, it should always be reinvested in himself through research to further his studies and expand his knowledge. Just as the physician who invests in the health of his patients to live a full life, the philosopher invests in the health of the souls of the masses.